Hello, this is Joy in the Villages, bringing you the real estate updates. And before I do, I just want to remind us that we did have Hurricane Nicole come blowing through here last week, or by the time it got here, it was a tropical storm. Not too much damage, lots of wind, lots of rain, but overall we always seem to be a little protected in the villages and surrounding areas, which is kind of nice. So there's a comfort level to that, knowing that somehow by the time that storm gets here, maybe we won't get as battered as some of the coastal areas. Well, so what did we do last week? Well, we put 34 new listings on the market. We only sold 13, but remember there was a hurricane coming through, so some of the offices were closed down. We put 21 properties into a pending status. We actually had back on the market about 6. We have days on the market right now, about 45 to 50 days. We have 256 properties right now in the villages alone on the market for sale, and mortgage rates haven't really changed that much, 6.8 to 7 for a 30-year fixed. So what else do we have for you now for some fun news? Well, the Waterfront Inn at Sumter Landing has its 15th anniversary this weekend. 15 years. It is a lovely place to stay. It's got a very nice restaurant in there called Amelia's, and it overlooks the lake, and it really is very pleasant, and you're in just minutes walking distance from everything going on in Sumter Landing. So if you have friends, relatives who need a place to stay, you may want to look that up. Definitely worth considering, and a very, very pretty area too. I want to give you some tidbits here. The Villages right now has about 150,000 residents approximately, and it covers 32 square miles, more or less. New homes are being built down by the 75 all the time. There's a lot of new construction continuing to go on. The average price right now for a home in the Villages, average, now we have 150 going top end and coming down a little bit, is about 390,000. That's about a 16% increase over this time last year, even with prices declining slightly as we go into this new market. So it's not a bad investment in this area at all. Who are the buyers coming here? Well, they come from all over the country, but the main 3 are coming from New York, Boston, Massachusetts, and Washington, D.C. Those are your 3 main funnels of buyers coming into the Villages looking for a new home to buy. I also have put on my newsletter, because you know I attach the newsletter to this each week as well. I put on there that home ownership is still considered to be the American dream. Most homeowners consider they've done something really special for themselves when they have bought a home, and it hasn't gone away. That is the American dream, to own your own property. Very interesting article. You may want to browse through it. And what do we have? Well, as a Brit, I've got to share this with you. We've got the British invasion coming on November the 18th at Sumter Landing. Lots of cars, fairs, the fair will be going, the cars will be out, lots of entertainment. You may want to browse through there. Starts at about 5 and ends at about 9, so that should be a fun evening. Otherwise, I've left, due to popular demand, I've left the insurance information on my newsletter because it seems to help a lot of people. There are lots of tips there for how to file a claim with damage from the hurricane, and also what you might want to do or not do if you're going to list your house. There are certain things that you need to be aware of if you have to deal with buyers, and which things you should have taken care of and which things you shouldn't. So that's very informative, and I recommend that you browse through that as well. This is Joy Farrington with Berkshire Hathaway Florida Realty in the Villages and surrounding areas, and if I can help you with any real estate questions, please reach out and contact me, 760-702-4657, and we'll see you next week. Thank you.